YouTube, this is JC Stylish Styles, also known as Jovan, coming to you today with a 3-tier candy jar. Now remember, 2 of the tiers are permanent, so choose your candy choice wisely. Make sure that it's colorful, preferably a hard candy so that it has a long shelf life. Here, I got everything from the dollar store. I'm going to put the first level with some M&Ms, fill it up, and watch me create this beautiful work of art. Very inexpensive, only a few dollars to make, yet a joy to have on your counter. Now remember, everything was purchased from a dollar store. We have 3 jars, 1 with a lid, 2 without a lid. We have some E6000 for glue of choice that we're going to use because we want it to adhere and we want to have a strong bond and we want to have it around for a few years to come. So first I'm going to take the E6000 and I'm going to apply it around the trim, the lip of the one jar. And I'm also going to use a hair dryer to aid in the drying time to speed up the process. I filled the first level up with some M&Ms. I like the M&M choice because they're colorful. Next, I'm going to place the second jar without a lid on top. Make sure it's centered as possible. Use the blow dryer to adhere and speed up the drying time. Once again, I'm going to apply the E6000 around the lip of the jar so that I can stack my third tier on top. Remember, the E6000 is going to make these 2 first stacks permanent. The second level, I'm going to use old school lemon heads. First jar, we have colorful candy. Second jar, we have a solid candy. The third jar is going to be the jar that has the lid on it. It also has a different shape and it has a few grooves as far as indentation, as far as the design on the side of it. Now, I did use the blow dryer, but I didn't show you in the recording. But I did use the blow dryer on the second tier to adhere the third tier so that it speeds up drying time. Now I have some bling on a roll. It is 3 levels to this bling on a roll. You want to measure out the amount you need. Cut it off. Once you cut it off, out of the 3 rows was too wide, so I have to cut 1 row off. So I'm going to use 2 rows. I'm going to apply the E6000 glue to the back of the bling on the roll, and I'm going to put it right at the joint of the first and the second tier. Remember, the first and second tier are permanent. They're for decoration only. Choose your candy of assortment of choice wisely. The colorful, the better. Your third tier is going to be candy of choice that will be edible, that you will be able to change often. So if you have a special color in mind, definitely go with your decor permanently. You definitely want to try and stick to that kind of candy. I don't recommend chocolate or anything that melts under extreme temperature. Once you have the bling on the roll on, secure it around, make sure it's adhering. Here I picked up a bracelet for $1.99. I love the jewels on it, so I'm going to use the brooches and I'm going to add a wow factor to the lip of the third tier of the jar. I apply the E6000. I'm using an orange wood stick just to make sure that the glue is where I need it so that it does apply. Remember, the glass is non-porous, so you do need to make sure that you're placing your amount of glue and everything is necessary in order for it to stick and stay. I also applied a brooch to the second side of it just to add more bling. I used E6000 to make sure that it sticks. Use the blow dryer to aid in the drying process. Now you make sure that you want to be on a surface and you want to supply it with wax paper because wax paper will allow you to have protection between your product, your countertop and your work area. I also put a brooch on the very knob of the lid. The third tier, I'm going to apply Skittles because it's also colorful. Also, I may apply chocolate later on down the line, like Reese's, Hershey Kisses, you know, the Kit Kat miniatures, the Snickers miniatures. But for the purpose of the video, I just want to show you something colorful. Remember, the third tier can be changed as candy of choice to your own liking and desire. If you choose to make a mint jar, you can have your first level of red mints, your second level of green mints, and then your third level of an assortment of mints. That sounds nice for around the holiday time. Also, these will make great gifts. It costs about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no more than $10 to make this. Great gift, very personable. Enjoy!